What's going on, Chill Squad? Welcome back to another episode of the Anime and Chill with KSG. I hope you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into episode 1119 of One Piece. So, the entrusted message, King Cobra's resolve. This was a relatively decent episode, I would say. Kind of feeding into the lore of it. We were already shown the supposed king a couple episodes back, but they never deep dived into it. And honestly, I wasn't expecting the king to actually have a proper voice. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be some distorted type of creature or something like that, but it makes sense that it's somewhat of a old person. And as King Cobra, like, he's just shocked and surprised. And to be completely honest, I never really thought that King Cobra or Alabasta would be that important as we deep dive more into the lore of One Piece and what the One Piece is. I think it's actually pretty cool that, and ironic, because Alabasta was one of the biggest arcs in One Piece, especially early on. I think Dressrosa is actually maybe a little bit shorter than how many episodes of Alabasta is. So essentially, Alabasta will be all this from Reverse Mountain to post Alabasta, which is filler. So we can just legit count to 130, right? You got 62 to 130, so that's what, 67 episodes or 68, maybe 69, because you got to start at 62. So I think 69 episodes, and then you got Dressrosa or Punk Hazard 654 to 746. So yeah, there's it's up there, right? I think this one has more though. That's almost 100. It's 9 off. Yeah, 90. Yeah, so Dressrosa was actually a bigger arc. Well, if you count Punk Hazard, I don't know if many people count. Oh no, that's chapters. I was looking at chapters. 576 to, oh my goodness. Even if we don't count Punk Hazard, 629 to 746. That's 117 episodes, 118 episodes. Dressrosa. Yeah, it's and I'm Wano, it's 1,000% much larger than that, right? Yeah, 908 to 1085. Actually, no, 890 to 1085. Yeah, but I was saying all that to say that when Alabasta first came out, it was literally the biggest arc in the show, and it's just ironic in how everything comes full circle. Now Alabasta is so important again, and I kind of like that. I kind of like when animes can recall to something that they brought up. One show that I hate that doesn't do that, or that I'm mad that doesn't do that a lot, is sometimes Dragon Ball Z. They will create such a cool concept in the beginning when they created the show, and then they'll just totally skip over that shit and just new logic, new all of this. They just like, bro, you could have easily just went back and said, oh, this is happening because of something that happened since they was a kid. But no, it's just they just decide to just screw everything, fuck everything we said in the beginning when the show first started. It's new, everything's different. I appreciate One Piece for I mean, those might not be the same thing, but yeah, I think y'all get what I'm saying. But anyways, King Cobra gets attacked. Kind of shocking. Like there was no real attachment to Cobra, but I didn't expect him to get attacked like that. I'm not even gonna lie. Wasn't on my bucket list of Cobra dying. Sabo jumps out. I don't know how he made it to that room. They never showed when he got to the room. But when Sabo jumped out, when all them things, with all them people, the 5 elders and the whatever that thing is, the king, when they transformed, I'm like, I don't know what kind of devil fruits those are. They could be some type of ancient Zoan fruit, but the thing is, like, Zoans, they turn into animals, right? So is it like a devil fruit power we don't know? Y'all let me know in the comments. We might already know, and I'm just not thinking about it. I don't know if it's a manga thing as well. I don't know. I don't read the manga of One Piece, so don't. If you're a manga reader, this is what I used to hate about people who did who commented on some of my reaction videos. Is like, some people were manga readers for some certain things, and they would be so opinionated on stuff. I don't mind if people disagree with my opinion, but like, feel free to let me know your opinion without trying to discredit mine, because then I'm gonna try to discredit yours and it just starts something. If you don't want anything to be started, don't start anything with me. Simply put, you ain't gotta agree with me, but calling me stupid or saying I'm not dumb and stuff like that, I just be hating when people get mad at certain stuff or get mad at something I said. Like, if you don't agree with it, why you getting mad? Just say I don't really think the same. You don't have to. Everybody interprets things in their own way. Now, the middle D initial, very important. We already kind of knew that was important. Everybody kept bringing it up, and once again, they just add another level of significance to it by giving it to higher, like, lower characters. Because at first it's just Dragon has it, and Luffy has it, and Ace has it, and there's a couple of more characters I forgot who they were. Oh, Law, Trafalgar, he has it too, and it kind of is like a connection, but everybody is pretty much just wondering what's the connection there. Why do all these random guys have D as the middle initial? And then now you have Princess Vivi has the D middle initial. That's what Cobra said before he died in this episode. That was really important. And the former queen of the kingdom from 800 years ago, right? Or the kingdom of Alabama, something. The former queen that left the letter for King Cobra, she had a middle D initial. And now even the king doesn't even know. Like, the king knows something about the initial and that it actually holds power, but he's just like, all these guys who just randomly have it, none of y'all really know the importance of that. And to come to find out that the person that, I don't know, like, there's a great significance to D, and we got to figure it out. Pause, first of all, and second of all, we got to figure out what that is. That'll be, I feel like that's some really cool lore that they're really hitting the nail on. Like, they're making it much more of a bigger deal than I thought they were going to. I thought it was just going to be some cheap ass weird connection that didn't really make sense, but this one is kind of leaning to something that's interesting, and it all has to do with the war that happened between the kingdoms and the 100-year void. We don't know anything about that yet. Hopefully we find some more clues. And then we get Fujitora helping the revolutionaries free the slaves. Now, I made this comment in my Discord with the homies, and I said, well, at this point, Fujitora just needs to join the Straw Hats. He's done everything to help them in a way. Now, of course he has his own morals and he stands on them, but at some point, like, I just feel like they split up the characters when it comes to the Navy stuff. Navy don't play around with stuff like that. You going against if you're going against what the Celestial Dragons want, then you can't be part of the Navy. And maybe he gets, like, pushed off somewhere, but I'm just like, yo, at this point, they already got Kuzan is already joined with the Blackbeard Pirates, and he's former Navy, so just let Fujitora join the Straw Hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll be cold. He'll fit with the squad so perfectly. So that's all I'm saying. Just a little joke. I don't know. Like, he's cool. Like, I just like the fact that he's not just a Navy dude who just believes all the bullshit they tell him to do. Like, even Garp and what's his name, Sengoku, the former Navy leader, even they don't agree with it, but they just was doing it because they were part of the Navy doing their job. But I can't stand characters like that who are really strong and yet they truly don't do anything to help out. It's like, come on, bro, you know that goes against your morals strongly. Don't do something when you know it's just not the right thing to do, and it makes it harder to root or care about them. Just like, yeah, they strong, but what they really do, they just let all the bad stuff happen to good people for no reason. That's gonna be it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button. Look forward to another episode. We will be doing a review for 1120 next. Also, give me some other animes down in the comic section and let me know what you guys want to see or see me review, or what manga potentially to read. I do read manga or manhwa, mainly. For example, I'll say Solo Leveling. If you guys know what Solo Leveling is, it's really good. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. The thing is, funny, I love to brag about this nowadays. I actually read Solo Leveling years ago, back when I was in college. I think when I was 19. Yeah, that's when I first got into it. Very first manga I ever read, and it was fire. When they had a petition, I forgot. I think I don't remember if it was Crunchyroll or not, but there was a petition to turn this thing to an anime, and I was on that list. I put my name on that list and signed up for it. So you're welcome. Nah, it's not all me, but definitely I'm a big fan of the project before it became an anime, and I've read it like 5 times. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And I also read the sequel, but I'm not going because that sounds like spoilers. But yeah, just that's an example of the manga I read. Feel free to give me any ones to check out. Let me know down in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.